Yeah, I don't ever remember feeling like this. But I'm out here in these YouTube streets. So I want you to get your fingers.
I don't know what you're doing.
I want you to
right
get
now,
your mouse.
I want you to check me out.
And I want you to check me out.
Get ready to do this. It's the relationship rehab. Like, share, and subscribe. We coming at you live. So come on, let's take a ride. Then subscribe to United Guns of America. Just click that link and listen up to what I'm telling you. It's the relationship.
Click that link right now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Brian Revin, and I just want y'all to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want you to let me know what you think. I'm gonna talk about some things, you can talk about some things, and we can do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about having a conversation, right? I mean, if we can't talk to each other, then, I mean, what are we really here for? I want y'all to be able to just come over to my channel, talk to me about what's going on with you, and I can tell you what's going on with me, and we can build some things, you know what I'm saying? That's all about growth, baby. So click that link, go ahead and swipe on your phone, whatever you gotta do. Share my content. It's just get me out here, baby. Cause we just talking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like doing what I'm doing because it's about the people. It's about us having a conversation with each other. It's about us discussing whatever needs to be discussed. And on these YouTube streets, this is the best place to do it, baby. Like, share, subscribe. That's right. Click the link. Click the link. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's out here that's already subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all ain't the first one, and y'all ain't the last one. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that click the link, that click the share, and then subscribe to your boy. Cause we gon' blow this thing together, baby. Relationship rehabbing, United Guns of America. To the world, blow up, baby. Yeah. Click the link, baby. Click the link, baby. Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to send a shout out to all y'all. I love y'all. That's why I do this. It's for the love of us, baby. I appreciate all of y'all. Ooh, we gon' do this thing. We gon' do this thing right here, baby. Hey, look, if you at a computer right now, just go ahead and click your link. What else you got to lose, baby? Tell me what you think. Hit the comment section. You can jump on the live panel. We do it all here. That's what it's all about. So come holler at your boy. I've been doing this for years, but I just got onto this YouTube thing. So hey, let's see what it do and where it can go.
To United Guns of America. Just click the link and listen up to what I'm telling you, telling you.
Here. All right, can y'all hear me now? Y'all should be able to hear me now. Let me just double check and make sure that y'all can hear me. Well, I can actually click on my TV here and see if y'all can hear me now. If y'all can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, for sure. Why is this taking so long to pull up over here on this TV? There we go. That's so weird over there. Okay. All right, cool. I don't know why it's doing that on the stream because it ain't giving me no stream error, so it must be my connection because my internet over here sucks. But there we go. Yeah, Mr. Poco, you gotta go on here, man, and rejoin, or do something, man, because you should be on here. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but definitely need to catch up, brother. Get out the mustard. Let me make sure that this is good. Yep, it is. And I'll put this over here. Yep. All right, there we go. We are rolling. There we go. Chat is up. Cool. He says he muted himself. Like, oh, I was asking, maybe I wasn't. Yeah, you may not be getting the thing. So go ahead and rejoin, brother. And that way you can make sure you are in the loop. Live chat. Yes, and I need to pop out this chat to make it bigger. Bigger. Oh, better yet, I'm not going to even do it that way because I can fix it over here and do it this way. Man, I tell you, it's been really good getting these two computers together because I can really do a lot of stuff now, and I really do like that. So that's been a great thing. It's been great. But I did want to go ahead and do this video, man. I saw this video. Shout out to my cousin Greg who sent this to me, and I've been wanting to do this, and now I have the opportunity to do it. So we are gonna get it in on tonight. Let me go ahead and pop that out. Yep. See, now I can do it that way. That is so cold-blooded. Oh, this is dope. Yes, indeed. And I could just come over here, and then I got it on all 4 screens. Man, I'm telling y'all, I love this. I love this. There we go. Yup. And yup. Yeah, we good. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to definitely do this, man. This one is a real doozy. It's different, and I really want y'all opinion, but I definitely saw this and was like, man, yeah, it's tough. So without further ado, let me make sure that, I was supposed to check that other thing.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
That's right. All right, so, oh wow, so it took away that whole little article, huh? Ain't that a something? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do it this way, and then I will decide if I'm going to read this story or not. But without further ado, I want you guys to watch this, and then we're going to go ahead and dive right in. And I do have the footage, so y'all can actually see it. Yes, I'm pressing the envelope.
We begin with that double murder in Brooklyn, a father and son inside of their apartment. Their downstairs neighbor apparently fed up with the noise going upstairs, and cops say then pulling out a gun and killing them both.
Well, this happened last night in East Flatbush. That neighbor is now on the run. Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cranmore speaking to the family of the victims. She's live at the scene for us. Crystal?
Bill and Sade, there's been a constant flow of support in and out of this building from local community members, including a state lawmaker. While the hunt continues for the suspect, the family is demanding swift justice.
The guy downstairs, he killed my brother, the neighbor. He killed my brother and my dad.
The law still doesn't feel real.
I think that I'm dreaming. Killing my husband in front of my 10-year-old.
The pools of blood outside Marie DeLille's 4th-floor apartment in the Flatbush Gardens complex in East Flatbush. A constant reminder of the horror Sunday night. A gunman opened fire, killing 47-year-old Vladimir Maturin and his 27-year-old son, Chinwe Mood.
Last night, I was in the kitchen doing dishes. While I was emptying the sink, I hear bang, 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 bang.
Dalil says the downstairs resident was banging on a ceiling, angry about noise allegedly coming from Dalil's apartment around 10:30 p.m.
I'd be like, did anybody make noise? The kids be like, no, mommy, nobody make noise. My husband bang back. The man came upstairs, kicked the door.
Dalil says an argument escalated before the suspect fired 9 rounds at father and son. The family, originally from Haiti, downsized from a larger apartment, an adjustment for her younger children. There's been an ongoing dispute for years about noise.
What up, Tony Snow?
All the time. It doesn't dictate for someone to come up with a firearm.
We knocked on the suspect's door. A woman refused to comment. Assemblywoman Monique Chandler Waterman helped the grieving family.
My job, I look at, is supporting the whole entire family and the community and providing wraparound services on what's needed. When something like this happens, it traumatized the family.
The family now holding on to memories.
My son is a good boy. Good boy. My husband is a good guy. He's not violent.
Yeah, because there's never a bad person that gets shot in these situations. It just never is. Everybody's the best person ever. They're such a good person. They're wonderful. They give you the shirt off their back. They're just amazing people. And it's just so tragic that these people wind up getting shot. Yep, I know it's just so crazy that every time something like this happens, it's always the best of us that always gets shot. Like, it's just crazy.
My husband have no gun, no weapon. Why you bring your gun to shoot my family?
My family.
Why you bring your gun to tear my family apart?
And we're told the husband was a bus driver and Uber driver, just a hard-working man. The family is also asking for increased security to make it harder for people who are not residents to go inside the building, knowing that the suspect is still on the run. The Assemblywoman said she does plan on speaking with the police to make that happen for them. Again, the search well underway for the suspect.
So check this out. If you didn't see this story, if you didn't see the video footage and see how this unfolded, you would think and you would really feel sorry and think that this was like just a terrible thing that happened. Shout out to my man JR Samples. I appreciate you, man. Hit me with the donation. Thank you, sir. You would think that this person was just the salt of the earth and just wrongfully got shot. Well, here's the thing. I have the footage and I've seen the video. And I'm going to tell you like this, and this happens so much in our community. We don't know when to stop, but we also are the main ones that are escalating. How often is it that you actually see black folks, I mean just real niggas that's in the hood, de-escalating shit? Niggas are either pulling out their phones to watch the shit go down and to see how bad it get, or they're the ones that's egging the shit on and leveling the shit up. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And here's the problem to where we don't understand about confrontation. Anytime you have a confrontation with another person, man, woman, boy, girl, no matter what, anytime you have you're having a confrontation with another person, you have to understand that, and you need to be prepared for and anticipate the worst. And that means dying. You or someone else dying from this confrontation. And when I was talking about this, it's like with my friends, it was like, I can't tell you how many times I have let somebody say some crazy shit, do some foul shit, and I just let it go. And the reason why I let it go ain't because I'm a punk, ain't because I'm scared. It's because I rationalize and say, damn, is it worth possibly having to kill this person over a goddamn fill in the blank, over a parking spot, over cutting me off, over giving me the finger, over whatever the case may be? You have to factor that in. And this is one of those things to where both parties, they didn't factor that in. I'm gonna go tell this person off. Tell, as we say, I'm gonna go tell this motherfucker what time it is because they got me fucked up. And I gotta let this motherfucker know, not now, but right now, what the fuck is really good. But are you willing, or is it worth this person dying over it? And these people have had back and forth for quite some time. They said this shit had been going on for months on end. So that means you already knew what the fuck time it was. Shout out to my man, Mr. Make That Make Sense. He said the city ain't shit. They couldn't even have fire clean the blood. Right. Give a ninja that pillow, that what would he say, that pillow special? But it's like you gotta realize that. You get into an altercation with somebody, you going upstairs, or I'm gonna go downstairs and bang on this motherfucker's door. Are you really, really, really wanting to, and is it worth killing a person over the noise upstairs? Over the parking spot in front of your house? And I can tell you, there have been times I have really just gotten fed up and I get in the moment and get heated and get pissed off. And yes, I have unsheathed my weapon. Hell, one of my dear friends, neighbors, God rest his soul, I actually had to pull my gun out on this nigga because this nigga just kept going too far about parking spots on the block. Rest in peace, eh? Like, nigga, ringing my doorbell because because I have friends coming to my house on a Friday and they taking up parking spots on the block. Nigga coming to ring my doorbell saying, like, your friends got to park down the street because we want our parking spot in front of the house. Like, nigga, it don't work like that. Now, was I going to shoot him? No. But I had to let this motherfucker know, like, nigga, you better go on with that bullshit. But it's like when you see what took place in this video, what that man did, and the fact is, you got a father, a father who's a stepfather, and it's like 2 people are dead and 3 kids are about to grow up without their father over what? Noise? Because and I'm gonna call it both ways. Because, nigga, you just had to go bang on this nigga door and tell him to shut the fuck up. And to the niggas that's upstairs, y'all niggas just couldn't be quiet. Man, that's the price of living in a fucking apartment building. You can't just be making all kinds of noise in that motherfucker. Out of respect to your neighbors. And especially if you got small kids and them kids are trying to sleep, dude, you can't do that shit. Fucks up your household. And it's like that is a compromise of having to live in an apartment complex. Just like when you renting a motherfucking renting a house. Yes, you in that house. Yes, that house do, but it's certain shit you still can't do in the house because it ain't your motherfucking house. You renting it. It's yours from an occupancy standpoint, but it ain't your shit. You can't tear up the walls and all that shit and tear down the walls and mount TVs and all that shit. You can't do all that shit in these kinds of places. So it's like you have to understand there's a compromise in certain living situations. You can't do that shit. He says, right, like this dude said they must have been playing Haitian music, loud than a motherfucker. I promise you, because it ain't no little kids that's upstairs, that them niggas was loud as fuck. If this shit been going on for months and my man got kids, it ain't no thing to where he just tripping. No, them niggas was probably loud as fuck upstairs and the shit had been going on for the longest time. And them niggas was like, fuck y'all niggas downstairs. This is my apartment. This is my house. That's what they thinking. No, this ain't your house. This is your apartment, nigga. And the motherfucker thinking that they can make whatever fucking noise they want to make. And that shit ain't cool. It leads to shit like this. That's just what it is. It just leads to shit like this. And when you don't think through what it is you're going to do in a confrontation which is the main reason why I really wanted to do this. You have to understand a confrontation, man. Everything is on the line. Everything is on the line. It ain't just, oh, well, I'm going to let this motherfucker know and we going to, from your perspective, you may think it ain't no big deal, but you don't know what that other person is thinking. You don't know what that other person is going through. You don't know what that other person's level, what level they on. Because I promise you, this big swole ass nigga, the last thing he thought was that he was gonna get shot arguing over who the fuck making noise upstairs, because it had been going on for months. And I promise you, this big swole ass nigga, when y'all see him, he was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck, little nigga. You ain't gonna do shit. But he did. He finally did. He had had enough. And niggas pushed him to the motherfucking brink. And he said, fuck it. That's exactly what he did. He said, fuck it. And now he's dead. Now the dude is dead. And the dude's stepson is dead. 3 people are now dead just because one motherfucker decided to say, fuck it. So I wanted you all to see this part here, just when they brief about how everything ended, and then we're going to look at the actual video.
Good afternoon. I'm Mary Calvi. Now on CBS 2 and streaming on CBS News New York, we begin with a deadly end to a 3-day-long manhunt in Brooklyn. Police shot and killed a man they say fatally shot 2 of his neighbors on Sunday. CBS News' John Diaz joins us now live from the scene in Bath Beach, Brooklyn. John.
Yeah, Mary, we want to get you right out here into the action as we zoom down live down Bay 44th Street here and try and show you the car where officials say this suspect was hiding inside. Police say they are still awaiting a search warrant on the vehicle to see if the weapon allegedly used to kill 2 people on Sunday is still inside this vehicle. But we can tell you that police say the gun was not registered to him. Evidence cones are scattered throughout the corner of Bay 44th Street and Harway Avenue, with numerous police investigating. The scene much calmer now, moments after police say a wild encounter with a murder suspect ended deadly.
They established dialogue, they spoke for a few minutes, and then at a point, the male who was armed at a knife lunged at one of the officers, causing the officers to fire for their own safety.
Police say the person they shot was 47-year-old Jason Pass.
And I believe that the dude probably after, and this is to my point of, dude didn't really want it to go this far, but because he was acting in the moment and out of pure emotion and frustration, he did. And it went too far. 2 people are dead, and he knew it was over for him. He knew it was over. And I promise you, this dude did pretty much suicide by cop. Because that way, if he had any type of life insurance, if he had any type of benefits, his family, his kids, they would still get it. And this dude really, after the fact, a couple of days later, he realized what he had done and how it was going to turn out. Because going to jail in New York and going to court in New York, there is no stand your ground. Nope. Ain't no stand your ground law. So there ain't no, hey, we was in a confrontation and them motherfuckers in New York are so anti-gun. He was going to get it. They was going to make an example out of this dude. And that dude was going to wind up spending the rest of his life at Rikers or at some penitentiary up over on these coasts. That's just what it is. He realized that and was like, fuck it. I have no other choice, because he didn't want to go and be in jail for 35 years. Because I promise you, them motherfuckers would have threw the book at him. We're going to make an example. You don't take law into your own hands. We don't need any vigilante justice, and so on and so forth. That's what would have happened. And my man knew it. Plain and simple.
A Brooklyn man who was on the run after allegedly shooting his 2 neighbors dead Sunday. Chief of Patrol John Shell says while a hostage negotiation team was on its way, officers on scene tried to talk to Pass for 15 minutes before he says they were forced to shoot him 4 times.
He basically was saying what's happening today is not going to end well.
Police say they used a license plate reader to find out where Pass was and found him in his black Honda CR-V.
They captured a plate on a black car indicating that the car, and we now know the occupant of that car, were wanted for a double horrific homicide. As they exited their police car, they walked up to the car. The male jumped out of the car with a knife in his hand and took off running.
Police allege Pass killed his upstairs neighbor, 47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin, and his 27-year-old stepson, Shinwa Mode, after having ongoing noise disputes. The incident happening 5 miles away inside their East Flatbush apartment building. So
now let me tell y'all right now, so y'all can get this shit already out the way. That is a pair of scissors in this motherfucker's hand, which is considered a weapon, which is considered a deadly weapon. So don't even try like, oh girl, oh my family. Why would he tear my family apart? He was doing nothing. He had no weapon. Nah, bitch, he did. He had a motherfucking pair of scissors in his motherfucking hand. Plain and simple. Scissors don't beat Glock. Last time I checked. Ask that white lady in that hotel lobby with that police officer that did that motherfucking forward flip after he dropped 2 on her chest. Y'all remember that? There it is. Playing rock, paper, scissors. Scissors don't beat Glock. Plain and simple. So the whole thing and what this part was, this was big homie flexing. That's just what this was. And I don't know why motherfuckers trying to make it seem he was out there doing the defenseless man and he was. Nope. My man was out here on that big swole shit. Cause he a bodybuilder, whatever, and he motherfucking telling this motherfucker what time it was. And I'm telling you like this, which is another reason why that motherfucker came upstairs with that motherfucking gun. Because this very easily could have been man stabs man in hallway in Flatbush apartment building. Very easily. Could have went the other way.
In Bath Beach are shocked it escalated to their neighborhood.
To know that this took place right on the corner of my house at the time where our children are going to school makes us feel very uneasy.
Now a live look back out here at the scene. It is still unclear why Pass was hiding out in this section of Brooklyn. If he knew someone in the area possibly, or if he was hiding in this car this entire time. Those are questions that we asked police during those press conferences. However, they tell us that this is all part of their ongoing investigation. So keep it here with us. We'll continue to keep you updated. But for now, we are live this afternoon from Bath Beach, Brooklyn. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
John, thank you.
John, thank you, John. But here's the thing. To see this video and what you've heard, it tells a slightly different story. And I can tell you like this. When you look at how this unfolds and what happens here, it's one of those things to where, in my opinion, it's not the fact that he used his gun. It's the fact of when he used his gun as to what fucked him over in this situation. Because my man, there is a moment where he has the right to defend himself. And if he was going to ever shoot this motherfucker, there was a moment when he should have shot him and he let the moment pass. And then when he did shoot him, he had fucked himself. He was out of bounds by the time he did. That's the problem that you'll see, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show it. It's no sound, so you'll be able to see how it unfolds. I said unfolds, but so you see the dude done went. Now at this point, he done went and banged on the door because he want to holler at my man, and you see this big ass nigga here getting his shit together. Now you see how he walking out, right? This nigga ain't coming out all neighborly trying to have a conversation. He on some I ain't got no shirt on type shit. And I'm about to set this motherfucker straight because this nigga done came up here bamming on my door. Because y'all niggas is loud as fuck. And I get it. So it's like there's already a problem with just the confrontation piece of this. And here go the woman. Now, what she should be coming to do is trying to keep these niggas from getting into it. And she shouldn't have let that nigga come outside. Now, here's the other thing. Why you got your son coming out here as well to talk to this grown-ass man? Right, R2D said he saw him and said, this motherfucker, I'm about to let this motherfucker know what time it is. That's exactly what he did. And I'm telling y'all this because at the end of the day, I know niggas. I got my PhD in nigga. I do. And I know how niggas are. That's just what it is. I know how niggas are. That nigga on the stairway to heaven and didn't even know it. He sure was. He didn't even know it. He didn't even know it, but that's what it is. He got this nigga. Why you got your son? There's no way in the world if my son was motherfucking 5 or 15. Stay your ass in the house because this is grown man shit. Thank you. I appreciate for that donation, Cedric. Thank you. But it's like, that's what you need to do. You need to keep your motherfucking kids in the house. This ain't no place for him. But you let them come out and get involved with grown man shit. So it's like he trying to tell him, like, we still going through this shit. Y'all motherfuckers is making a lot of fucking noise upstairs, loud as fuck. Now look at this nigga. So this goes to show you that this nigga he came out to talk, but he went and got a pair of scissors to come out and confront this dude. There you go. See that? Now he walking up on him. That ain't no friendly conversation. He's not a relationship rehabber. He's not trying to de-escalate, and he's not trying to make the best out of a situation, walking up on this man just like that. And I'm going to tell you like this. He got on gym shoes now, and he got on a shirt. That's a nigga who's ready to fucking fight. If he was just trying to talk to this nigga, if he was just trying to get this nigga to chill out, if he was trying to just have a conversation, he wouldn't have did all that. Or if he had a problem with my man, because my man, they said he came up there bamming on the motherfucking door. If he had a problem, he should have just stayed his ass in his apartment and called the police. Or talk through the nigga through the door. That's just what I'm telling you this because when you come out on the other side of that door, because you ain't no punk, he bamming on my door, I ain't no hoe ass nigga, and I'm gonna let this motherfucker know what time it is because he got me fucked up. When you got that shit rolling around in your mind, what you're doing is you're putting yourself at risk of getting shot, getting stabbed, getting beat up, whatever the case may be, because he's not trying to de-escalate the situation. So let's keep watching. Having a conversation. See what I'm saying? See, he got now, and you can clearly see he got the business end of those, or that pair of knives, or those scissors pointed at this dude in his face, in his neck region. Just saying. He's right there in this motherfucker's face, and he's right there ready to turn the fuck up. Now, you see what she's trying to tell you. He like, no, gone. She trying to tell him. She trying to stop him. And then we go to DEFCON 5. Just that quick. Matter of seconds. Shit just turned up. And I'm going to tell you right now, the motherfucker, for that dude to pull that gun out, he said, Edward Scissorhands, you bogus as hell, Brian. For that dude to pull his gun out like that, I promise you that motherfucker said some threatening shit. He didn't. I don't believe that this man's intention was to go up here and shoot this motherfucker, but he knew he was dealing with a Debo ass nigga, and he wanted to be ready for whatever the fuck Debo was trying to pull. He ain't gonna be like Craig and put the gun down, Craig, and then fight him, Craig. Everybody and their mama know Debo should have got shot. Fuck what you talking about. Big ass nigga on a beach cruiser with a big ass motherfucking knife, shank, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the Crocodile Dundee blade. He should have got his ass shot. We all know that Craig was just trying to make a point with the movie, talking about you lived to fight another day. But everybody and their mama know, soon as that nigga Debo to be like, what you say, little nigga? Everybody know what the fuck should have happened is what happened the first take when Craig filmed Friday. He blasted Debo ass. But he's trying to, and this dude here, breaking away from his girl, telling her like, hey, look, fuck out of here, fuck out my way. Nah, I got this. Get the fuck back. And there it is. He like, oh, okay. Now, motherfucker. And there you go. There you go. There you go.
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
That's it. Just that quick. And here's my thing. If he was ever going to shoot that person, he should have did it right here when he walked up on him. That's when you pull your gun and point your gun and say, hey, motherfucker, because he's literally threatening him with those scissors. Once he pulls his gun here, he's safe. He's definitely safe. And this guy is literally retreating. And this is where he fucked himself. You pull your gun out, and that person begins to retreat with just a pair of scissors. He is no longer posing a threat, and you are no longer in a life or death or grave bodily harm situation. That's exactly where this went wrong, and that's exactly where, and it's like this. The reason why he pulled that trigger, it's because of whatever he was threatening him, however he was threatening as far as the verbal part, but you can clearly see from a physical presence part that standpoint, he was definitely threatening this man. But when this guy begins to retreat, all bets are off. It's over. It's over. It's done. Time to go. You go your way. He go his way. Call the police. Whatever the case may be. But he didn't do that. And you know why he didn't? Because he was tired of this big ass nigga and his bullshit. He was tired of this big ass nigga and his loud ass kids, his loud ass family, his kids not getting no sleep, and this is what the fuck happened. He wanted to end his ass. The fact that this nigga came out here talking shit, this nigga came out here with a pair of scissors, he had had enough. He had had enough. And he said, you know what? This nigga gonna keep doing what the fuck he been doing. And that's what made him just go full motherfucking, what they say in the thing, you never go full retard. This is what made him go and say, fuck it. I'm gonna drop him. Shot him. Now, once he shot him, he goes down. Could have just left. Nope. And the kid right here, You would think he was maybe trying to come after this dude. Nope. Kid was trying to get away. He's running away from the gunfire. He was running away. He wasn't running at that dude. He was literally trying to get out of the way. But Shooter McCoy here, he was anticipating him to be a threat, which is why that mama and that stepdaddy, y'all shouldn't have never let that kid be out there in a grown man conversation. When you see grown men talking, get the fuck out of the way. The stepson did go towards him, but he was going towards him, but he was trying to get away from the line of fire. You got to think, this is happening in real time and right there in the moment with them loud ass bangs coming from that gun. I'm trying to get away from it. And that's exactly what he was doing, because you never see the kid hands like go up towards him. Look, right there, he's trying to get away. He's trying to get away. Just watch the kid, because the kid is standing. He shouldn't have been standing where he was at. He shouldn't have even been out there. But he's trying to get away. And once he saw that, it's too late. Because if he was going for him, he would have just dove on him. He'd have just dove on him. That's a great point. R2DX Hate said, I'd be so upset if I was the biological father. Yup. If I was the biological father and that was my son, I'd have been like, why the fuck is he even out there? But we all know we love letting our kids be around the fuckery and the fuck shit. Just like when you see them videos when them women be fighting and they little kids be right there crying and screaming and yelling. Them parents don't give no fuck. Them parents ain't trying to, not in front of the kids or take the kids in the house. Nope. They be right there like, come on, bitch, 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 bitch. And the little kid crying, talking about, stop hitting my mom and leave my mama alone, leave my grandmama alone. They right there with them, and them motherfucking parents don't give two fucks. They don't ever pick them kids up. They don't ever try to console them kids. They just let them fucking cry and be traumatized. I can't tell you how that would fuck me up as a kid to see my mama getting her ass beat by my daddy, by her auntie, by her neighbor, by her friend, by some lady she don't even know in a parking lot. I can't tell you how traumatizing it would be for me to have to witness my mama getting her ass whooped. It's the last thing I would want to see. Just saying. But when you look at this and you see how this shit unfolded, she didn't give a fuck about her son being out there. You got Debo in the hallway with a pair of scissors, we good. Matter of fact, you need to learn something. But then watch this shit. This is the kicker. Somebody just mentioned it in the chat. But watch what happens. Pay attention to that motherfucking door. You see them bitches running now? Bitch they ain't thought twice about her motherfucking son. Bitch ain't came to the door or nothing. That bitch motherfucker high stepped her ass in that motherfucking door. Both of them. But y'all was out there for the shits at first. When Big Homie had the motherfucking scissors, y'all was out there for the fuckery. Y'all was out there for the shit. Oh, we with this shit. We gonna see how this shit play out. We gonna see how this shit go down. Oh yeah, it was all fun and games then. Till that motherfucking Glock came out. Until that Glock came out, he started firing off them motherfucking rounds. Then all y'all motherfuckers do just like niggas normally do. Just like when the lights come on in the kitchen with the roaches. You motherfuckers scatter. Every man for himself. Think she was trying to protect her nigga then? Nope. Wrong. Think she was trying to get to her son? Wrong. Nope. Let me get my ass in this motherfucking apartment and close the door. Left him out there. Look at him. She left his ass out there. He up like a motherfucker. Ain't trying to pull him in. Ain't trying to help him. Ain't trying to say, stop, sir, please. Ain't doing shit but motherfucking running and hiding. Hunkering down, bunkered in, closed the door on this nigga. Close the door on his ass. Just that quick. Still ain't came to the door or nothing. He shot his ass again. And then he shot his ass again. Ended it. Ended both of them. Crispy Leg said, does child support stop at this point? Waited on the elevator? I would believe so, sir. He ain't taking the stairs down them 4 flights of stairs. Nah, fuck that. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and get on this motherfucking elevator, and I'm out. And it's over. Just like that. And my thing is this. Yes, there was a threat. Yes, there was some threatening going on. Yes, there was a weapon in play. But the main idea to this story, are you gonna shoot a motherfucker over some noise, bro? Are you gonna pull some scissors on a motherfucker over because y'all won't be the fuck quiet? Y'all won't quiet down? Really? Y'all do realize that this shit could have been alleviated with a simple, my bad, bro. We gonna try to quiet it down, man. Don't come knocking on my motherfucking door no more, bro. Either one of them. Fuck away from my door, man. Get away from my door, homie. Don't be knocking on my door. I called the police. There was so many ways to de-escalate this shit. So many ways. But what did we do? Motherfucker banging on my door. We can make all the noise we want. We pay rent in this motherfucker. Let me get my shit on and go out here. Show this little ass nigga what time it is. That's what it was. That's what happened. And now look what it got you. Not being able to just say, hey, man, you know, let me be reasonable. Be reasonable in this situation, man. Be reasonable, Buddha. Y'all don't know what movie that's from. But it's like, instead of just being reasonable and saying, hey, bro, my bad, man. Not even opening the door. He could have said that shit through the door. My bad, bro. I'm good, man. We good, man. Hey, man. We'll try to keep it down, dog. Nope. And for my man with the gun, they said he's talked to the motherfucking the apartment management about the shit. Like I said, because this has been going on for months. But what can you do in this situation? Call the police. Are the police gonna do anything? Probably not. But what else can you do besides move? Like I said earlier, that's the price of living in an apartment building, dude. You gotta deal with shit like that. Fucking loud ass neighbors upstairs. Fucking loud ass neighbors downstairs. Fucking loud ass neighbors next door. And I can say this, yes, Crestline, Iceberg, nigga was fed up. That's fed up shit right there. Tired of this nigga. Every time I go up here, talk to this nigga. Every time I'm in the kitchen, banging on the motherfucking ceiling, this nigga always got some fuck shit to say. I'm tired of this nigga. I'm gonna go my ass up there. But before I do, let me grab this motherfucking Glock. Let me grab this motherfucking gun. Cause this big ass nigga gonna come out here on some tough guy shit. I'm gonna shoot his ass. And I'm telling you, when you living life and you have stress, you don't know what kind of day this nigga done had. Nigga look like he just got off work. Nigga might have just been tired of this shit, bro. Tired of this nigga, man. Tired of this nigga. I done told this nigga plenty of times before. I've been talking to this nigga for fucking months on end. This nigga ain't gonna stop. Let me go up here now. I'ma bang on this motherfucking door, kick his door hard as hell. I'ma make noise like he making noise. Right. I ain't been able to get no sleep. My kids ain't been able to get no sleep. I can't sleep. You can't sleep. We can't sleep. Ain't nobody gonna sleep around this motherfucker now. I'm about to be a problem. And this is what you get. This is what you get. My man could have been talking right there. Hey, man, why don't you quiet the fuck down? But my man, look at how he pacing back and forth. He tired of this nigga. Just watch the body language. He tired of this nigga. Look at my man. He going back and hold on, let me go get my shirt. And I'm going to get these motherfucking scissors. And look at my man right there. You see him? It looked like he put his hand on his gun right there. Just saying. He waiting on this nigga. Like, man, I ain't never scared. And she coming out here for what? Bonnet on. Got her son coming out here, or the stepson coming out here. For what? You niggas know y'all loud as fuck. And look at this nigga. I done told your motherfucking ass, nigga. He like, gone. I told your motherfucking ass, nigga. What, nigga? What you gonna do, nigga? You banging on my motherfucking door, nigga? What, nigga? What, nigga? There you go. He like, get off me. Get the fuck off me. I want this. I want this. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Go and get back in the house. Oh, yeah. There it is. There it is. Damn. Door closed. Oh, hit me again. He already gone. Finished them off. And there you have it. There you have it. 15-year-old dead. Debo dead. Father of 3 dead. All because niggas couldn't be quiet. All because niggas couldn't be quiet. That's all it was. Now, what y'all didn't know, and this is an exclusive here that I got for y'all, because y'all done stayed around. There was actually, hang on, let me see if I can pull this up. There was actually a confrontation that occurred a few months ago. And it was basically, well, I'll just show you what pretty much happened, because they did have another conversation beforehand. And this is what happened. Because my man downstairs, he came downstairs because the dude was making too much noise. And this is what happened when he came up. And this is how it went down. I just want to show y'all this real quick, and then we're going to get out of here.
Get up! Quiet! Don't knock so loud! There's one thing I hate, and that's noise! I say I hate noise! Well, just don't stand there! Come on in!
That's what happened. I'm just saying. This is what happened a few months back. So imagine how mad this motherfucker was.
Now, while I go to sleep, your job is to keep this place quiet, because I hate noise. Can't stand noise. I'm going to bed now. now, and it better be plenty quiet around here.
See?
What I want is peace.
Imagine living like this. That's what happened. I'm just saying. This nigga has had enough.
Good night.
This is how it happens when a nigga gets pushed.
Shut up! Quiet! I said quiet! What's the matter? You deaf or something?
Just saying. This is the type of shit that goes on, man. And it's like you have to be cognizant of that. You pile that on just day after day, weekend after weekend, month after month. How much time? Hey, man, look. He pushed him to the edge. He just pushed him to the edge. I'm just saying. But when you look at this, and this is why I wrap this up. Y'all know I just be bullshit. I'm going to wrap it up with this. So when you're talking about just saying, hey, from a self-defense perspective, because some people were kind of on the fence with this. There was lawyers and shit talking about this, and it was self-defense or wasn't self-defense. Thank you, Ashita Cool P sent me a donation as well. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. When you're talking about saying, hey, this person, was it self-defense? Was it not self-defense? What happened? How could it happen? How did it go down? No, he shouldn't have did it. Yeah, he could have did it. No, he shouldn't have. Yeah, he should have. It's like this. If you are in a situation where you have, and just this is just when you look at the overall totality of circumstances, when your life is being threatened in the moment, when you have you or someone is potentially going to be could be murdered or could suffer grave bodily harm, and there is a weapon involved, or the person is of substantial size to where they can cause death or grave bodily harm, you have to respond in the moment, right then and there, when the threat is at its highest. Not when a motherfucker walking away, because once you pull your gun and the person begins to retreat, that's it. It's over. The threat has been eliminated. There is no threat. This person is trying to get away. He shot that man in the back, then finished him off with a headshot. He assassinated him. That was beyond the totality of the circumstances and the escalation, the force continuum. He went beyond that. So it's like I understood why he felt like he had to do that, but it's your responsibility to look at everything that's going on and to take into account the totality of the circumstances based on the level of force you're getting ready to use. That wasn't the proper response. He should have just left. He should have just left. But he didn't, because he was so pissed off. He was so frustrated. He was so tired of this dude going back and forth with this dude about this noise shit. He went too far. He lost his life. The neighbor upstairs lost his life. His stepson lost his life. He wasn't even having shit to do. He's just standing around and was trying to get away. And the other tragedy in this situation, 3 kids them lost their daddy because he died death by suicide by cop. So you got 3 people dead, and you got 3 kids that are now going to be fatherless in America. Go to fatherlessamerica.com. Check out my boy Tommy Sotomayor documentary. But you got 3 children that are going to be fatherless. You got 3 people dead. Why? Because a motherfucker just wouldn't stop making so much goddamn noise, and the nigga just couldn't take it no more. We're living in fragile times. I know that y'all may not see it as much in the media, but we are living in fragile times now, man. People are struggling like never before. People are suffering like never before. There are our cities are so crime ridden like New York to where everybody's on edge. You got people that are struggling, starving, hungry, whatever the case may be, homeless. And then you got people that are the fucking wolves who are trying to take advantage of any and everybody that they fucking can because they see there's no law and order. And if I do get caught, I'm going to get out anyway. Criminals are more emboldened than they ever have been. And you have a heightened sense of just stress and just being in a place to where it's a lot quicker for somebody to snap than you think. Stop thinking that somebody ain't gonna do that. Stop thinking that somebody won't do that. And you need to start thinking, is it worth me going back and forth with this person and it leading to that? Just saying. So I hope that you guys can understand my point of view. Y'all let me know if y'all got a different point of view. Put it in the comment section. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. This was one of those things to where you can debate the justified shooting or not, but the fact that so many people took a loss, 6 people took a loss, 3 lost their lives and 3 lost their father. For what? For what? Can't stand noise because I want it quiet in here. Quiet, I say. Shut up. Shut up. Can't stand noise. It's not worth it, man. Trucker C says, Brian, I got a good story. The one where they found the driver on the back of the black and orange and dead in the trunk, bullet holes in the window. The killer was speeding in the victim car. I saw that. Yeah, the dude was speeding in the car and he had bullet holes in it and they put it all together and they popped that trunk. It was like, you under arrest, put your hands behind your back. Yeah, I saw that. That shit was wild as hell. That, and actually it's like the criminal was dumb, but that's just the mentality of criminals, man. This just like the people who get in cars that they know don't have registered tags, don't have this, and they got a warrant. Like, dude, if a police officer or the lights out, tail lights cracked, tail light busted, anything, but they steadily drive a vehicle that they don't, that got problems, that's not street worthy, that's in violation. Shit is crazy, man, how a criminal mind is. Like, they'll plot all of this other shit and go pull these capers, but will do the dumbest shit and allow just the simplest mistakes to be their undoing. And it's crazy that people, you know, that they still do that shit, but people do it, bro. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous to see what people will do and how people will behave on that type of shit, man. It's crazy when you see that kind of stuff, and the fact that people get caught doing the dumbest shit. Like, we'll have a warrant for motherfucking murder, 10 bodies on them, and they get caught speeding in a school zone during school hours, kids getting out of school. This motherfucker doing 45 in a 20-mile-an-hour zone. They do that shit all the time. Right, speeding with smuggling pounds of meth. So it's just one of those things to where, man, criminals will always make those kinds of mistakes, and that kind of stuff happens. So, but I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. I will be starting the gaming shit probably this week. I'm excited about that. We're going to be gaming, cracking jokes, having a good time, talking about whatever. So y'all be ready to get tuned into that. That's going to be exciting. I think y'all going to really enjoy it because I think I am. I'm excited about it. So thank you guys so much. Y'all have a good night. Till next time, peace, and I'm out.